ragazzi, this is a moment from Inter Worldwide. I think it's a good bounce back for the team. I'm happy today. I'm happy that the team did not give up. They kept going. It was actually a great performance collectively by everyone. I can't fault anyone other than just luck. The forwards sometimes need to be clinical. I know that a lot of Inter fans were like very critical in halftime. We're 1-0 down, but imagine if we got two of the chances we had the first half. We had 6 shots on target first half. If we had 2, this game would have been over. I think what changed the game for us, and I know that a lot of Inter fans wouldn't like this, is Sensi coming in to replace Eriksen. The difference between Sensi and Eriksen is the movement between the lines and how fast Sensi releases the ball. He releases it faster than Eriksen, and also he has some individual solutions. Defensively, one of the problems that Inter had the first half, playing 3-5-2 requires the 3 midfielders to shift from right to left and from left to right quick. Eriksen didn't do that. I know that he's very good technical player. He's amazing on the ball behind the forwards, but sometimes it doesn't work, and I still think it doesn't work in 3-5-2. He needs to be in 4-4-2 diamond or 4-3-3, where there are wingers around him or there are people to cover him left and right, which what happened in Tottenham. Okay, enough about Eriksen. Just let's talk about Barella, the best guy we have. I love the guy. The guy plays really well. He gives everything on the field. He is the key to comeback. Danilo D'Ambrosio today saved us again at the far post. Amazing player to come in like times like this where you're like having a lot of corners, a lot of set pieces. You need someone to be in there in the box, like to have like this presence always. I like the fight. At the end, it was great fighting back, and it was great holding the result, and everybody defended really well at the end. And I think it was a great performance, shadowed by some recklessness in front of the goal. I think people would say that the goalie had great saves, yes, but we should have been more clinical, and that would have killed the game off. Anyway, let's just focus on Scudetto, forget Europe. Let's just get this done, and I hope that the Napoli game will have a better like start of the game than this, and then maybe we can have some good chances, and then we can start like putting distance between us and the likes of Lazio and Napoli, and then focus on catching up with Milan and keeping up with the Juventus up top. Okay, Forza Inter, and I hope you guys are having a great day, like me.
Ciao ragazzi, this is Bikram from Inter Worldwide, post Inter vs Cagliari. 3 points, we had to work for it. We really had to work for it. And that was tough to watch, tough to experience, but that's what every Inter game is. First half, I mean, we should have been up 3-0, and in the end we were down 1-0 just before halftime. We've seen that before. Yeah, their goalkeeper had a stunning game, there's no doubt about it. But, you know, we got to make the most of those chances, because you can see, you know, we score those goals. Players like Eriksen, who, you know, created chances, all of a sudden, you know, they're part of a winning half of football, but you know, it wasn't to be. And as I say, you know, we conceded. I think a lot of people were critical of Handanovic for not diving. That was an incredible finish. I don't think he could have done much about it, but you know, nevertheless, you like to see a goalkeeper make some dives, but I don't think he's to blame for that personally. But, you know, second half, you know, we didn't really start that well, having played reasonably well in the first half without converting, and you know, we saw the substitutions come in. I mean, did they work? Did we actually play better when they came on? I don't think so. Something clicked, but that click was Barella, and he was already on the park. He was playing like a man on a mission, and his tenacity, determination, and drive, that's what won us this game today. I think I mentioned obviously to Christian Eriksen. I mean, I know there's going to be varied opinions and all this. You got to feel for the guy. He's been set up to fail by the manager. When he's not on the park, we don't make our first sub till the 80th minute, and when he is on the park, it's almost a guaranteed sub 50 odd minutes in. And from his perspective, that's got to be tough to see that. You don't get many minutes, and then when you do, you're going to get subbed off. As I said, if we convert our chances, it's a different game. We analyze his performance completely differently. So you got to feel for the guy. I'd like to see what Zanetti thinks of all this, because his greatest regret was seeing the way that he saw a player like Adriano suffer in front of him. And I hope that Zanetti puts his arm around Eriksen's shoulder at some point and does what he couldn't do for Adriano. That's a different story. The most important thing, as I said, 3 points today. No players bigger than the club, but we are a club that treats people and treats players well, and that's what I'd like to see. Our march is now firmly towards the Scudetto, and 3 points, goes a long way, and we've got to continue this going now. The whole season is depending on it. Ciao.